Well, everybody, my next guest says when it comes to dating, her biggest problem is she never gets asked out. Watch this.
Hi, Steve. My name is Kelsa Kinsley. I am getting up towards the 50-ish area. I have been single, honestly, for like 20 years. Sadly, I'm not even kidding. I've had a few dates here and there, and a few little this and that. However, my biggest problem, it seems, is they just don't ever ask me out. No one ever asks me out. I really need your help. Steve, please, find me somebody that has the chutzpah to ask me on a date.
Well, I wanted to give her a chance to meet a great guy in a segment that I call Steve's Dating Pool. Please welcome Kelsa.
Hello. Hi.
So, Kelsa, what are you looking for in a guy?
I just want somebody that has, that's got energy and is able to keep up with me and not, like I said, they just never ask me out. So if they just would ask me out.
Let me help you and a lot of women in your age bracket. The reason a lot of men don't ask you out is because you only go to the same places all the time. So the same men see you over and over at the church. The same men see you at the grocery store. The same men see you down at your little bridge club, whatever you play. You know what I mean? And you've shrunk in your pool. And most of you all scared to get on dating sites because you're old-fashioned. And 65% of marriages today are from dating sites.
Interesting.
This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna help you out, though, just like I help a lot of women.
Okay.
This is how it works. I got 3 eligible bachelors right here. You're gonna ask them some questions, and after they answer the question, I'm gonna help you figure out what they're really saying.
Okay.
Because sometimes they talk in code. Not that they're lying, it's just when men say certain things, what it means is not what women hear. At the end, we're gonna send you on a date with the bachelor of your choice. Now, here's the twist. We have 2 more bachelors backstage that we can swap out.
That's awesome.
So on the commercial break, if you're not having the success you need out here, we can swap them for one of the guys or both of the guys back there, and we'll find out. So let's meet the guys that are here. Gentlemen, please tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm Rob Coble. I live in Sherman Oaks, and I'm an Emmy Award-winning investigative reporter. I also work with people who are struggling with addiction.
Hi, I'm Theodore Mark Martinez. I work for Educating Young Minds, tutor kids in the inner city, and also coach soccer for USC Hybrid High School. We're city champions. We went undefeated last year. Thank you.
My name is Rich Devine. I live in Los Angeles. I run an ad agency, and it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Okay. How old are you?
46.
46?
49.
40.
Nice.
All right, cool. All right, now, you ask these questions.
Uh-oh.
I've already written the questions out for you women, so you don't quit wasting your time. What color hair you like? Nobody give a damn.
Okay.
You ask these questions right here.
Okay.
Anyone you want to go.
Rich, what qualities are you looking for in a woman?
I'm looking for 2 cups of affection. I want a woman that likes to touch a man and kiss and, be with me, and 1 cup of just happy and positive, and like a teaspoon of crazy. Maybe half teaspoon, just a little bit
good.
of crazy.
Yep. You're gonna get that anyway. Might as well want it.
Okay, Rob.
Yes.
What is the most attractive part of a woman?
One of the first things I look for probably are the eyes and the smile. And then it's the personality. It sounds cliche, but it's really the personality. Are they outgoing? Are they somebody who's adventurous, having fun, enjoying life? Enjoying life is very sexy to me. Mm-hmm. It's just the way it is.
Good answer, right? Yeah. That's a good answer.
Great answer.
Confidence is
Great
good,
answer.
right? Theodore.
Yes.
When it comes to dating, do you like to plan the date, or do you like the woman to plan the date? Another good question, right?
Right. I like knowing what the woman likes, and then I plan the date around that.
So you basically plan it then? Okay.
He's planning it.
Yeah.
But he's did a smart thing. He's done his research, his homework, find out what you like, then he plans it around that. So that means he's got to listen. That's a good thing to learn from that answer.
Thanks, Steve.
Yeah, I got you. All right, hey, we're gonna ask these guys some more questions when we come back. We may swap somebody out. We don't know. We'll find out. I'm gonna talk to her, help her through this process. And she's gonna make a choice after the break. We'll be right back. All right, during the break, you can see things have changed. We swapped out Theodore for Drew. That was a swap. Drew, our bachelorette, hasn't got the chance to meet you yet, so tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, from Moline, Illinois. I came out to Los Angeles about 12 years ago. I have a small business and a 9-to-5, so I'm trying to get things moving.
Okay. All right, let's continue.
Okay, Drew.
Yes.
What is the one thing you will not tolerate in a relationship?
I'd have to go with lying. I can't.
Lying?
Yeah, if I trust, I gotta have trust. I gotta be able to know that what's happening is really happening.
That's fair. That's good.
That's fair.
Yes.
Okay. Rich, the most attractive thing in a woman.
Most attractive thing about a woman for me is positivity, and great hair.
Positivity and what?
And great hair.
Great hair.
I love great hair.
Yeah. What does that mean?
Well, he's telling you, since this is how men do. He said he's 40. He was the youngest guy up here. So now he throws out the bait that I like gray hair, which lets you know he don't care about a woman being older. Know the game, ladies.
That's awesome. That's good. Okay. Rob.
Yes.
Do you like to plan the date, or do you like the woman to plan the date? Do you let the woman decide for
I
the
think we
date?
both should decide. And I think we both should, share what we like to do and then sort of combine both of them so that we can share something together that's new. And then, maybe it works and, we get to know each other better that way.
Let's go.
Communication.
Good answer. All right, we're at that point. We're gonna have to make a decision. So now, audience, do you think it should be Rich? Audience, do you think it should be Drew? Do you think it should be Rob? We got it.
Wow.
Now, a lot of women are in this audience. They have no skin in the game.
Right.
But at the end of the day, it's up to you. What's your instinct tell you? Who's it gonna be?
I'm with them.
Rob, come on over, Rob. Great. Thank you, guys. All right, everybody. My next guest says when it comes to the love department, she needs the help of an expert. In fact, you're not going to believe how long it's been since she was in a relationship. Let's take a look at this.
My name is Envy McKee. I am 44 years old, and I've been single for so long, I don't even know what the number is anymore. I'm thinking you, Steve Harvey, could help put me in touch with a male person, a man, who has, some kingship to him, you know what I'm talking about? Someone who is spiritually centered, someone who is fun and funny and interesting and has a lot of energy, because he's gonna have to be able to keep up with me. I have an 11-year-old daughter, so he's gotta go. He's gotta fit, and I think that you can help me. Thank you in advance. Peace and blessings.
Well, I wanted to give her a chance to meet a great guy in a segment that I call Steve's Dating Pool. So, first of all, please welcome our bachelorette, Envy. We have 3 bachelors here hoping to win your heart. We're gonna ask them some tough questions that I think everybody should ask when they start out on a date. At the end, we're gonna send you on a date with the bachelor of your choice.
Okay.
Here's the trick.
Okay.
I have 3 more eligible bachelors waiting in the wings backstage. Say hello to Damani, Travis, and Mark. If on our first commercial break, you and I talk and you want to have another look, we're going to go in the back and bring one or two or all three of the new guys out. Because that's what guys got. Guys have a dating pool. See, we walk in the club, it's 10 to 1. We got options. Women should have those same options.
Agreed.
Thus, the dating pool. Okay? All right, now let's meet our three bachelors out here. Gentlemen, go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Hey everyone, my name is Chris Eagleston with Global Innovation Now. I guess is what
Hi, Chris.
How you doing?
My name is Michael Campbell with Green Marketing Solutions.
Hi, Mike.
I'm Joseph. You can call me Joe. Lighting design is my thing.
There we go.
Nice to meet you.
Now, hell, come on, Envy, there we go. Here's your questions. Take a shot, anyone you want to.
I have an 11-year-old daughter, so my question is, how are you with kids? And this is for all of you.
I love kids. You know, I've never really had a child that hasn't not really liked me or anything like that. And they're just a blessing to be around.
Do you have any kids?
No, I got rent-a-kids. I got nieces. Oh. Growing up, and they're beautiful, and I've been around them, and it's just been a beautiful thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kids are great. Kids are cool. I like kids. I don't have any.
You don't have any?
No.
No, I don't have any kids. I got a little sister that just went to Austin P University. So yeah, a little 18-year-old. So she just is just like a little sister. So, well, not like a little sister, my little sister. So, so I enjoy her company. And every woman that has kids that I've dated, the kids love me.
Okay, cool.
Okay. That was a pretty good question.
Thank you.
Pretty good question. Go ahead.
What's more important to you, salary or happiness?
Yeah.
I've chose happiness over salary my entire life.
Okay. Is that how you got into the field that you're in?
Yes. Yeah. Well, creative makes me happy.
Okay.
Doesn't always pay the bills, but
Yeah, I like. I'm about to say, I like being just happy. I think you can always, your salary is gonna go up and down. But, you know, when you're having a good heart and always smiling and good with people, you know, salary, it's gonna come.
What about you, Mike?
I'm gonna give you like a hybrid answer. Happiness, of course, but the salary supports the lifestyle that gives you the happiness.
Okay. What role does spirituality play in your life?
I'm a Christian. I mean, somebody's got to have spirituality. It gives me, you know, your moral compass and being able to listen and have vision. That comes from being spiritual.
Very cool. Joseph, what do you dislike about dating?
false expectations, I think,
Okay.
would be the answer. Yeah.
Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna give these guys a moment. We're gonna go to commercial break. You and I are gonna talk. We'll find out if anything happens over the break. We may have to switch out somebody. Uncle Steve gonna walk her through this. We're gonna come out of here with a good date. We'll be right back. Well, folks, first time this didn't ever happen. During the break, we switched out all the bachelors. I leaned over, we had a very honest conversation with Envy. I said, Envy, just let me know if it's anyone you'd like to switch out. And here they are. We got 3 new people. That's never happened before. Gentlemen, introduce yourselves.
I'm Mark,
I'm Mark.
Redondo Beach.
Hi, I'm Travis.
Hey, Travis.
I'm Damani Scott.
Good morning.
Hi.
Okay, all right, let's continue. Go ahead with your question.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you this question. I have an 11-year-old daughter. So how are you with kids?
Well, I'm not very experienced in it, but the small times I've had a chance to interact with them, I think they kind of gravitate towards me a little bit.
Okay.
Trying to entertain them as much as I possibly can, keep them laughing. I get a little nervous when they start crying. I don't know what to do.
Okay,
So just holding them
well,
up.
she's 11. She's not crying.
I don't know what to do about that, but
Cool.
I try and keep them entertained.
All right. What about you, Travis?
I've actually gone out with many single moms before. So
okay.
yeah, I have no issue with kids. I don't have any kids of my own, but I have dated single moms before, so.
Cool. What about you?
I love kids. I mean, I'm a kid at heart, actually. I mean, I don't have any kids, but eventually I want like 5, 10 maybe.
5,
Not quite sure, somewhere around there. But,
Sure.
you know, hopefully sooner or later.
You probably should have got started 8 years ago then. All right,
Okay,
next question.
so what trait, since we're talking about kids, let's just keep it here. What trait do you admire most in a parent that you'd like to emulate?
My dad has read all his life, so he's extremely intelligent.
Yeah.
I wish I made more time to read. So I like his trait that he's constantly reading, constantly looking for more information. So
Okay.
wish I could
What
do
about
that.
Actually, a buddy of mine has 2 kids, and he always keeps his family very light, very fun. They're always laughing. and for the most part, pretty drama-free. So that's a parenting thing that
Drama-free is good.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just want to be there for my kids, you know, when I have kids, and just be a, responsible person and set a good example.
Okay.
Basically.
Yeah.
Is your father in your life?
He was. I mean, he's not around now, but he was very fearless, and that's what I really admire about him. And I think it's already in me. You know, it's not even that I'm trying to emulate. He's just very fearless and just a go-getter. That's what I kind of like.
I love it.
What-
Okay.
No, listen
Go,
to
you can
this.
ask.
What was your dream as a child, and have you achieved it? See, that's a good question. You want to find out a little bit about where the man's head is.
I got kind of wrapped up into my career a little bit early, but I wanted to be a firefighter. I know it's kind of a cliche as a kid. I used to run around and try and put out fires a bunch, but haven't had a chance to be a firefighter yet. So I think once I kind of maybe get in the end of my career, I want to volunteer a little bit in the fire department. So hopefully I can.
I actually wanted to be a professional basketball player growing up.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah. Me too.
Yeah. So I'm still waiting for the next draft. We'll see.
I wanted to be a boxer. I wanted to be the heavyweight champion. I wanted to be like Muhammad Ali. And that's, and then it moved to football, so it was, different stuff. Football, then I wanted to be a rapper. But that lasted only a few years. It didn't work.
Little change.
Need a bigger chain.
All right, last question.
Last question. What is the biggest lesson that you learned from your parents?
Biggest lesson that I could do anything. Be anything, do anything, and no limitations. And I think it's almost been to a default, because I just kind of go out there like it's nothing. And, sometimes I bump my head, but you can just do anything, and I love that. So it's just, there's no fear.
That's a good answer.
Biggest lesson I learned from my parents actually got divorced when I was young. So I got to see that whole thing go down. So my lesson I learned for them is they still don't get along to this day. So just forgiveness. I think forgiveness is a core thing that you have to have.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Good job.
I'm in the same boat. My parents are divorced, but they both, wherever they ended up, always be supportive. I made a lot of mistakes, tried to learn from them, and they're always been supportive for me. My mom on her side and my dad on his side. So wherever they end up, they're very loving, unconditional love for your son or child. Very important.
Okay.
Good.
All right, Envy, listen.
Yes.
What you have to do now is make a choice. What does your intuition say? Now, I'm going to get the audience to tell you who they think it ought to be, but at the end of the day, you got to trust that intuition. All right, let's start down with Damani. Clap if you think it ought to be Damani. Clap if you think it ought to be Travis. Clap if you think it ought to be Mark. Okay, got a tie in here. Envy, it's up to you. What's it gonna be?
Damani.
Damani. Damani, good luck. Come on over, Damani. Hey, folks, to find out how their date goes, log on to SteveTV.com. We'll be right back. Nice hand to Mark and Travis. Great guys, man. Thank you very much. All right, welcome back, everybody. Every once in a while, I meet someone and I think, okay, so how are they still single? And that was certainly true when I met our next bachelorette. She's a doctor, professor, an on-air medical expert, but she needed some help to find a man. Sound familiar? Watch this.
Hi, Steve. My name is Jennifer Cottle, and I need your help. I'm 40 years old. I'm not in a relationship, and you probably are like, well, what's going on? What's the deal? In the past, I haven't always made a lot of time for relationships. I tend to be very busy with my professional life, and that's something I'm definitely committed to changing. But I also think that I haven't always made the right decisions when it comes to picking guys. So I'm turning over a new leaf, and I'm hoping to find my dream guy, and I need you to help me.
Well, she's here, hoping to find her match. We're gonna just say welcome, Dr. Jen, to the show.
Thank you.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
This is Steve's dating pool. So, in in the tape, you know, you talked about making the right decisions and all.
Yes.
When it comes to dating, what do you mean by that?
So, you know, and I love to date. I love meeting new people, but sometimes I think I've focused maybe on one or two things that I've been extra excited about, qualities about the guy, and maybe not looked at the whole picture. And they weren't the right person for me, and I wasn't the right person for them.
So here's how this is gonna work,
Okay.
Doc Jim. I've got 3 eligible bachelors here. We're gonna ask them some questions, and after they answer, I'm gonna help you. At the end, we're gonna send you on a date with the bachelor of your choice. And here's the twist. I've got more bachelors backstage. When we go to our commercial break, we can swap out. The audience wants them for them. So this is your 3 right here. But let's meet the guys on stage. Gentlemen, introduce yourself to Dr. Jen.
Nice to meet you, Dr. Jen. I'm Sebastian. I'm originally from New York, and I'm a VIP service manager at a hotel in Beverly Hills.
Okay, great.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, Jen. I'm Anthony. I'm 38 years old. I'm a financial advisor, and I'm from France, from Paris.
I'm Rodney. I'm 35 years old. I'm from Washington, D.C., and I'm a law enforcement consultant.
So these are questions that I came up with that I suggest women ask on the first date.
Okay.
But I'm gonna help you.
Okay, good. I'm excited about that.
No,
so,
I'm gonna help you.
Okay. So I'd love to start, and I guess we'll start with you, Sebastian. What are 3 things that you'd like to have in common with your partner?
Fitness, a healthy lifestyle, that's number 1. Definitely the same beliefs. Obviously, I believe in God, a huge part of my life. I wouldn't be where I'm at today if it wasn't for him. So definitely that. 3rd would most likely be just adventurous. So I love adventure. I love being spontaneous, outgoing, trying new things.
Yeah. Okay, great. I'd actually like to ask each one of you that question if you don't mind, because it's important to me, actually.
Good question.
So,
Yeah, of course. I'd like she and I to have the same desire for having kids.
What's your desire for having kids? What is that desire?
I'd like ideally to have 2 kids.
Okay.
I would like us to have the same sexual appetite.
Okay. Okay.
There we go. There we go. And thirdly, I think it's important that we have the same perspective upon, like, maybe politics as well.
Okay. What would you say, Rodney?
For me, number 1 is she has to love Lauryn Hill.
Lauryn Hill. I love that.
Love Lauryn. She needs to be ambitious.
Okay.
Just having an idea of where you want to go, even if your path doesn't always work out.
Sure.
And thirdly, a family. You know, that needs to be the end game.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You know, a marriage and children.
Thank you. Oh. So this is another question I think is kind of important to me. It's sometimes how I live life and think about life is, if you could do one thing over in life, what would it be? And we'll start with you, Sebastian.
If I could do one thing over, I think I would worry a lot less in every aspect, because there's a lot of times where, yeah, I like that, right? There's a lot of times where we have a tendency to kind of plan exactly where we want to be. At this age, I need to be here, and especially in 2018.
Yes.
I need to be here by 24. I need to be here by 30. And it's, if you just take time to actually enjoy life day by day, I'm telling you, it makes things run so much smoother. And that's actually what I've learned. So definitely.
That's great. That's great.
I think I would listen less to people.
Oh. Ah.
You know, and listen to myself more.
Yourself more. Okay,
You know?
good.
Yeah.
Good. Very good. Thank you. And Rodney, yeah.
Absolutely not.
Ah.
My life has been filled with failures, tons of failures, and successes as well. So I think that in order to get to the success part, you have to be willing and able to endure failure.
Yeah.
In order to surmount that obstacle, the obstacle of failure, you have to go through it.
Okay. Yeah, it's great advice. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna tell you something. What we have here are 3 very polished men. you have some choices to make here.
Yes.
Now, after the break, we may swap somebody out, all 3 of them out, 2 of them out. I don't know. It's up to her. We'll make that decision. When we come back, we'll find out what it is. Somebody's got to go out on a date. Well, welcome back, everybody. As you can see, a chair has been added. The first time in the history of the dating pool, the discussion got so heated that we couldn't come to a consensus. So we added a chair. We swapped out Anthony for Glenn and Damien. So let's continue. You can, why don't you start with the 2 guys that you haven't heard from?
Okay, so why don't we start with you, Damien? What do you believe is your most attractive quality?
I love to make people laugh in the corniest way.
Okay, okay,
Yes.
good. You like a joke teller or just like in conversation?
No,
or
just
like,
being myself.
Just being yourself.
I've been told that I'm funny, but I don't see it.
Okay.
It's just a natural thing.
Okay, okay. I like that. Good, thank you. And so Glenn, I'm gonna ask you the same question. What do you think is your most attractive quality?
I'd probably say it's the way I care about my friends and family. I feel like I carry myself with a very caring nature, and friendships are really important to me, and especially the next relationship I want to make is really important to me. So it's that.
Same question, Rodney.
Loyalty. Definitely loyalty is my best quality. I'm like Liam Neeson in Taken. You take my daughter, I'm coming.
Yeah.
And there's nothing in this world that could stop me.
Yeah.
So, loyalty, definitely.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's really nice. Great, thank you.
Sebastian?
I would say easily my best quality will probably be my ability to be able to be supportive. Sometimes women just want to be heard. It's not necessarily for us to kind of give, and just keep adding things. They kind of just want to vent. And I've learned that, and obviously in the hospitality industry, so that people just, they want to vent, and you don't always need to quickly respond to something. So definitely being supportive, whether it be emotional or just listening ear, so.
Okay, so my next question is, what's the most important quality besides physical attributes that you look for in a woman?
For me, the most important quality is to have a balanced woman. It's really easy to be loving and happy when everything is going great, when you're dating and there's nothing wrong.
Sure.
But when things, they progress and they get a little tougher, well, how do you treat that person you're with when things don't go your way? Are you still loving? Are you still caring?
Yeah.
Can you say what you mean to somebody without saying it mean?
Rodney, what do you think?
I'd have to say faith. Faith in yourself, faith in a higher power, the faith in belief in yourself. That's important, because I'm a passionate person, and so I need you to also be passionate. I need you to believe in what you're doing, believe in where you want to go.
Yeah.
Believe in all of those things. Otherwise, what are you here for?
That's a good point. What are you here for?
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. Thank you. Damien, what are you looking for in a woman? What qualities?
Communication and trust. Because, a lot of people are not trustworthy nowadays. A lot of people cheat on each other, and a lot of people argue. So for me, communication and trust is a big deal to me.
Yeah, understood. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Sebastian.
I think one of the most important things would probably be tenacity. When life gets hard, people have the tendency to quit, and it's you versus your dreams, so to speak, and it's like a matter of who's gonna quit first. If you're gonna keep going, whether it be in your relationship, at the gym, work, it can relate to so many different things. So I think that's important to be tenacious and believe in yourself.
Well, we at that point.
Okay.
Where we need to make a decision. I want you to pick who you think is best suited for you, but I want you to use this thing that God gives all women. I want you to use this thing called intuition. So now, think about that. If you want my help, you can ask me.
Okay.
And we'll work through that right now.
Okay.
Let's see what the audience says.
Okay, audience, I just want, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yell out who you think it should be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 1, 4, 3, 1, 1. One or three. All right, Dr. Jen, the decision is yours.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Sebastian, number one.
Hey.
Sebastian, come on over.
Thank you.
Great job.
Very nice to meet you.
Hey,
Nice
to
meet you.
find out how that date
Thank you so
goes,
much.
log on to